In today's project, you are going to be making a poster about a president that came from Georgia, Jimmy Carter. Now we're going to do this in a Google slide, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's an example of what your poster might look like, but you get to have a little creativity. So let's go ahead and begin. Your copy is going to look just like this when you open it up. Now, one thing I want you to do is we want to work on putting a border on your project. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to Shapes. We're going to click Shapes and click on this first one, and I want you to choose this right here. It looks like a frame. So click that, and you'll notice you'll have your cursor in the shape of this plus sign. You'll hold it up right to the corner, and then hold your green dot, your left click down, and then drag it all the way down and then over, and you'll see these lines helping you keep it right in that rectangle, and then let go. Go ahead and do that now. The next thing we want to do is we want to change the width of our border. So to do that, go to this diamond right here, hover your mouse over there, and then bring it over to the left, and just like this, and you have now a smaller frame. Do that now. Now that we have that done, it's time to color your frame. So now that it's highlighted, you can click the paint bucket, and then you can choose a blue color or whatever color you'd like. I chose to keep my theme in red, white, and blue. You can also choose to go with this pencil, and it can do an outside border, a line around your border. So you can do that. You might want to choose black, and then if you go here to the width, you can click on something a little bit darker. Let's go ahead and do that now. The next thing I did is I went ahead and made you some different nameplates that you can use. You can just drag this over, or if you prefer to do this and type your own in, you can go up to right here with the T and press text box, and then you can hold your left click down your green dot and drag it out and just type inside, and you could type Jimmy Carter yourself. So you can go ahead and choose either one of those now. I'm going to choose to go ahead and keep the ones I gave you. So I'm going to go ahead and put Jimmy Carter here, and then I also want to get an image of Jimmy Carter. So to do that, I'm going to go right up here on the toolbar to Insert Image and search the web, and I'm going to search for Jimmy Carter. So right up here, you'll just start typing Jimmy Carter. And then I chose this picture, and then I pressed Insert. Now this is a little bit bigger than I want it, and I also want to make this into a shape. So to do that, I'm going to use right up here where it says crop image, I'm going to go to the arrow beside it where it says mask image. I'll click that, choose shapes, and I'm going to click the circle. And now once I'm here, I'm going to choose this bottom right hand corner, that handle, and I'm just going to bring it up and make it a little bit smaller, and now I can move him and adjust him to where I'd like. So go ahead and do that now. In addition, we can also put a border around this image. So I'm going to choose my border color with that pencil there. I'm going to choose red, and I'm also going to go to that border width and choose 3. And now it's time to just do a little bit of adjusting. We can adjust the name, and we can also adjust his image however you'd like to put that there. Next, once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and bring over our facts about President Carter. So the first fact I'd like was to be the years that he was president. So I'm going to line that up here. And then I'm also going to put on this side that he was the political party. He was a Democrat. And then I'm going to put the other facts about him, that he was born in October 1st, 1924, and then he was our longest living president. And then next, he was a peanut farmer from Georgia. And he also was a Nobel Peace Prize winner because he was recognized for promoting peace, democracy, and human rights all around the world. And he served not just while he was president, he cared so much about peace and mankind, but even after he was president, he was noticed for all that he did for a lot of people. He was a humanitarian. Now, once we have this, we can make sure that these are all lined up. When you move things around, you can see these red lines that keep things in alignment. So you just can go ahead and make sure all of these things are nice and in line. And go ahead and do that now. The last thing I'd like for you to do is let's go ahead and change the background color. So what I want you to do is click right over here to the left, and then now you can see the word background. Click that, and we're going to go to this circle here, and you can choose a different color. I'm going to choose a lighter blue to go under, and then press done. And now my project is done. I have a poster that I could print on Jimmy Carter. You can turn this in to Google Classroom.